All right, on the menu, we're going to do a goat cheese and cream cheese with bacon, stuffed chicken. We're gonna wrap them as sons of bitches up in some prosciutto, and we're gonna drop them in a skillet. And that skillet heading into the oven. And so we get the oven going at 350 right now. Couple tips here, some kind of neat tricks. So you take you get your cutting board and you see how it's kind of slides around on the countertop. So what you do is you take a damp rag, and move this bad boy out of the way, and you take your damp cloth, lay it nice and flat on the countertop, and you drop your cutting board on top of that. Just about sticks to the counter. Makes it a lot safer when you're working on stuff. You don't want to gnaw off a finger or something, so you want that cutting board to stay nice and still. So anyway, just a little tip for you there. Works really slick. I really like garlic, so the recipe kind of calls for like maybe 2 or 3 cloves, and I'm gonna put 5 in. Yeah, I love garlic. A little trick, and most people know this, but you never know. Never know when you're watching the videos. What you do is you take your knife. I'm trying to do this one-handed because I'm holding the camera. So you take your knife, give it a little squash, bust up the paper, and what I kind of do, see the paper just comes right off, gives it a good peel. You know what? You need a good knife. You don't need a $200, $300-$400 knife. This one here was as a gift. But the most important thing, you know, I got to tell you, a $20 sharp knife is better than a $300 dull knife. So keep your knives nice and sharp. This one here, so the bacon I did earlier today, you know, so you don't want to get all the spatter and everything else. So I just take the bacon and I drop it on a cookie sheet with some parchment paper. Give it a bake at 425 until you get it the way you want to have it. And then just keep it in a baggie in the fridge. And then as you need different recipes or shit, just getting up in the morning, you want a good old bacon and eggs, you're good to go. All right, so you gotta get this chicken nice and flat. So you want it about 3/4 of an inch, maybe a little bit less, 1/2 inch, 3/4 of an inch. And so we're gonna give this chicken a beat down. I got this marble rolling pin here, and it's too heavy for Mrs. Snackmaster to chase me with. So safety first. So anyway, so a couple layers of plastic wrap. So one on the bottom, one on the top, and then we'll just give this chicken a gentle beat down. So it's, like I said, about 1/2 inch, 3/4 of an inch thick, and you can kind of see it's flattening out pretty good. You don't want it to bust, so you just gotta, you know, take it easy. You don't want to destroy the chicken. You just want to gently make it thinner, so when you roll it up, makes it easy to cook. So, so there you go. So we need about a tablespoon of fresh oregano and fresh thyme. I'm not real fond of thyme, so I'm not going to put all that in. But check this little gadget out. So I like gadgets. So you just put your herb in through here, whatever size hole you need for the stem. Just give it a yank through, and it comes out nice and clean. Not that any moron couldn't figure out how to just take the leaves off, but kind of a cool gadget. All right, so we got our fresh herbs, old herb getting in there. So we got our goat cheese, cream cheese, garlic. We're looking at about 4 cloves there. Shits and giggles, I like our diced bacon. And then we'll give this a nice stir, and then we'll add some fresh crushed salt and pepper to our liking, and then we'll be good to go. Oh yeah, so there you have it. And when you're cooking, keep a lot of teaspoons handy, because you know what, you gotta try things as you go. Make sure everything's right. Oh damn, that tastes good. All right, so we got the chicken down on my vinyl cutting board here. So we just spread out a nice even layer. I did throw a bit of salt and pepper on the chicken just to season it, and then we spread out an even layer of our stuffing. So I'm just gonna kind of tightly roll this as tight as I can. And as this cooks, all this gooeyness is gonna come out anyways, but that's okay because it's gonna be delish. So now we're gonna take our prosciutto, and probably looking at a couple pieces per chicken. So we got the seam down. So we're gonna make sure we cover that. So we'll bring that around. You know, I got toothpicks out, but I don't think I'm gonna need it. I think this prosciutto is married up beautifully. So you can see I've brushed a little bit of olive oil on the top. So, this is a cold pan, which is just fine. Don't need to heat it up. So the seam of the chicken is down, just to help it a little cook and then seal up a little bit better. A lot of this is gonna goo out anyways. So then we've got some lovely cherry tomatoes. I'm not gonna touch them because I might not use them all. And I got chicken junk on my hands. So I'll put some tomatoes around it, nice and just drop those in. They're gonna cook up so nice. The tomatoes, most of them are gonna burst, but all the goodness is gonna come out. And drop a couple sprigs here. We got some thyme and what the hell was this? Oregano. So we got some thyme, a little bit of oregano. I drop a little bit more in for giggles. There we go. So we're gonna put this in the oven. It's at 350, oven's preheated. Looking about 35-40 minutes. These ones are a little thicker because I went downtown with all the stuffing, because I like stuffing. So, but anyways, and really when you're cooking, you want everything to finish at the same time. So you're looking 35 minutes or so, 40 minutes for this. I got a basmati rice ready to go. Water's boiled. I'm not gonna start it for another 10 minutes so that when the chicken's ready, rice is ready, everything's fresh, plate her up, and nom nom. Nice. All right, so let's put these bad boys in the oven. Oh my God, this smells good. Oh yeah, check it. Look how good that looks. Oh, and just so you know, I dropped the thermometer in there to make sure the chicken was done. And oh, look at that. Oh, you can smell it. Not rosemary, we got oregano in there, some thyme. See, I told you, look, it was all gonna ooze out and hit those cherry tomatoes. So we'll take one of these bad boys out and get her on the plate. And what we'll do, I think what we'll do is let's cut this bad boy in half. See what we're looking at. Oh my God, it smells so good. There we go, check that out. OMG. That looks really good. So now we'll get some of this gooeyness here, and tomatoes. We'll drop that on. Oh, it smells fantastic. Some nice cherry tomatoes in there. Maybe a little bit of this on the rice. Just make the rice taste just a wee bit better. There you have it. Well, you know what? Well, let me plate mine up. That's from Mrs. Snackmaster. I'll drop this in. I got a try piece. Oh, looks so good. Smells fantastic. Oh. Oh my God. That is a good recipe.